Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss today's current affairs. So today is 9th April. So let's start with the first news. Madhukrandi portal and honey corners of NAFED has been launched. So what is this NAFED? National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation. National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation is NAFED. So, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has launched Madhukrandi portal and honey corners of National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation (NAFED) in New Delhi. So, where it has been launched? It has been launched in New Delhi. Madhukrandi portal is an initiative of National Bee Board under National Beekeeping and Honey Mission. So, this Madhukrandi portal along with the honey corners has been launched in New Delhi. It is by NAFED, National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation. Then an MOU between National Bee Board and Indian Bank was signed for this project. So for this project, an MOU also was being signed between National Bee Board and Indian Bank. Indian Bank headquarters is in Chennai. Then the next news, NAFED, NAFED, National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India. So it was founded on 2nd October 1958. Its headquarters is in New Delhi. The chairman of NAFED is Bijendra Singh. Then the next news, Bharti Airtel sells 800 MHz spectrum in 3 circles to Reliance Jio for 1037.6 crore rupees. So Bharti Airtel has sold 800 MHz spectrum in the 3 circles to Reliance Jio for 1037.6 crore rupees. So Reliance Jio has signed a definitive agreement with Bharti Airtel for the acquisition of right to use spectrum in the 800 MHz band in 3 circles through the spectrum trading. The transferred spectrum comprises those in Andhra Pradesh, Delhi and Mumbai. So the 3 circles are in Andhra Pradesh. The 3 circles are Andhra Pradesh, Delhi and Mumbai. Andhra Pradesh 3.75 MHz, Delhi 1.25 MHz and Mumbai 2.5 MHz. Then the aggregate value for the right to use this spectrum is 1497 crore rupees. Then some facts about Bharti Airtel. It was founded on 7th July 1995. Its headquarters is in New Delhi. The founder of Bharti Airtel is Sunil Bharti Mittal. Gopal Vittal is the MD and CEO of Bharti Airtel. Now let's go to the next news. Union Cabinet approves PLI scheme for ACs and LED lights to create 4 lakh jobs and exports worth 64,400 crore rupees. So the government has approved a production linked incentive scheme for the white goods, that is air conditioners and LED lights, with a budgetary outlay of 6,238 crore rupees. The production linked incentive scheme for white goods shall extend an incentive of 4% to 6% on incremental sales of goods manufactured in India for the period of 5 years. So Union Cabinet has approved a PLI. What is PLI? Production linked incentive scheme for ACs and LED lights to create 4 lakh jobs and exports worth rupees 4 lakh jobs and exports worth rupees 64,400 crore rupees. Now let's go to the next news. Government appoints S. Raman as SIDBI chairman and managing director. So who is the new chairman and managing director of SIDBI? It is S. Raman. The government has appointed S. Raman as chairman and managing director of Small Industries Development Bank of India. The appointment is for a period of 3 years from the date of his assuming charge. Raman, a 1991 batch Indian Audit and Account Service officer, is currently the CEO of National E-Governance Services Limited, India's first information utility. So some facts about SIDBI. SIDBI was founded on 2nd April 1990. Its headquarters is in Lucknow. Chairman and Managing Director. The new Chairman and Managing Director is S. Raman. Then the next news, Netra Kumanan creates history by becoming the first Indian woman sailor to qualify for Olympics. So her name is Netra Kumanan. India's Netra Kumanan has virtually qualified for Tokyo Olympics in the laser radical class of the Asian Olympic Qualification Championships. So Chennai-based sailor Netra Kumanan is the first Indian woman to win a World Cup medal in the Hempel World Series in Miami in USA. So Netra Kumanan creates history by becoming the first Indian woman sailor to qualify for Olympics. So she has been qualified for Tokyo Olympics in the laser radical class. Now the next news, Reserve Bank of India gets a GSAP for orderly functioning of a G-security, government security market. So the Reserve Bank of India is putting in place a secondary market government securities acquisition program or GSAP 1.0 for this financial year to enable an orderly evolution of the yield curve. So the Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank held the repo rate at 4% in April policy. The Reserve Bank of India has set up a GSAP for orderly functioning of government security market. So as the news is related to Reserve Bank, we will see some facts about Reserve Bank of India. So RBI was established on 1st April 1935. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. The present governor is Shaktikanta Das. He is the 25th governor of RBI. Then deputy governors, currently there are only 3 deputy governors. Actually there are 4 seats of deputy governors, but one has recently resigned. BP Kanungo has resigned. So the remaining are MK Jain, Michael Debrata Patra and M Rajeshwar Rao. Then Reserve Bank of India has some subsidiaries. 4 subsidiaries are there for Reserve Bank of India. One is Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, DICGC, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation. Then it is National Housing Bank, National Housing Bank. Then it is Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited. Okay, then it is Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services, Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services. So these are the then there is also some note printing presses are there, that is Mysore. One is in Mysore and one is in Salboni. These two are governed by the RBI. Then the Devas and Nashik also note printing presses are there. Devas is in Madhya Pradesh and Nashik is in Maharashtra. It is governed by these two government means note printing press are governed by the government of India. Then there are 4 government mints. One is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, then Kolkata in West Bengal, then Hyderabad in Telangana and Noida in Uttar Pradesh. So Mysore, Salboni, Devas and Nashik are the note printing presses, and government mints are Mumbai, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad and Noida. So Mumbai in Maharashtra, Kolkata in West Bengal, Hyderabad in Telangana and Noida in Uttar Pradesh. So let's go to the next news. Former Gujarat DGP Shabir Hussain appointed new BCCI ACO chief. So former Gujarat DGP Shabir Hussain Shekhadam Khandwawala has taken over from Ajit Singh as the head of BCCI's anti-corruption unit. He has been a part of the central government's Lokpal Search Committee, which was mandated to appoint the Lokpal. So Gujarat's former DGP Shabir Hussain has been appointed as BCCI's anti-corruption unit chief. So some facts about Gujarat. As he is from Gujarat, we will see some facts about Gujarat. This is how we interrelate things and study. Static GK also we cover along with the current affairs. So let's see what is Gujarat static GK. So capital is in Gandhinagar. Chief Minister is Vijay Rupani. Governor is Acharya Devvrat. Then Gir Forest National Park, Blackbuck National Park, Marine National Park, Vansda National Park. These national parks are in Gujarat. Then Barda Wildlife Sanctuary, Purna Wildlife Sanctuary, Jambugoda Wildlife Sanctuary. These are in Gujarat. Ukai Dam in Tapti River is in Gujarat. Dharoi Dam in Sabarmati River is in Gujarat. Dantewada Dam in West Banas River is also in Gujarat. Then Somnath Temple, Somnath Temple is in Gujarat. Then Kakrapur Atomic Power Station also in Gujarat. Sardar Vallabhai Patel International Airport is also in Gujarat. Now let's see some facts about Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI. So founded on December 1928 and headquarters is in Mumbai. President is Sourav Ganguly and Vice President is Rajiv Shukla. So BCCI's anti-corruption unit chief is Shabir Hussain. Now let's go to the next news. Ambedkar Jayanti 2021. Center announces April 14th as public holiday to mark Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's 130th birth anniversary. So the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions declared in a notification that April 14th will be a public holiday for all central government offices including industrial establishments. Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar was born on April 14th, 1891. He was awarded India's highest civilian honor, Bharat Ratna, in 1990. So Ambedkar Jayanti is on April 14th. It will be a public holiday. Center has announced the public holiday. It is 130th birth anniversary of B.R. Ambedkar. Then the next news, RBI doubles payment bank limit to 2 lakh rupees. So the earlier limit which was in place since 2014, it was 1 lakh per individual customer for the end of balance for payment banks, but now it will be 2 lakh rupees. So payments bank can operate both current as well as saving accounts and can provide all other services like ATM cards, fund transfers, bill payments, recharges, net banking, among others to the account holders. So RBI has doubled the bank balance limit to 2 lakh rupees. So earlier it was 1 lakh rupees. Now it has been doubled to 2 lakh rupees. So that's all for today's current affairs. I hope that you all have understood this lesson well, in this video well. So thank you everyone. Thank you.